Alright, so we're in the finishing room.
The Frozen Woodworker is a production of Frostbite Furniture, and today is brought to you by masks, because paint smells.
I'm going to spray the leg assembly with this brown Valspar spray paint. What you're going to do for your antiquing your legs, the technique you use is you first spray everything with a dark brown. And when you're spraying a spray can, you want something over your face. Yeah, you know, there's fumes and stuff, weird speckles on their face and stuff. So you can use just a basic dust mask. It does help. That's if you don't have one of these. This is a respirator. If you have one of these, this is a better choice because you're spraying fumes and all that, and you don't want it to get in your lungs. I'm going to get started and spray the table legs. After each coat, you're going to want to check for drippage. And then also, you may not be able to see it because you're not zoomed in, but it is not a thick coat. With spray paint, you always want to err on the side of caution, and you want to have a thinner coat and do multiple coats, even if it's 2 or 3. And if you notice when I started spraying, I'll show you, I'm not going to spray, but you start over from one side, you know, so you're not in front of the object you're spraying, and you go past and past. It's always past and past because the start and stop point is always where you have a chance of getting really funny paint drippage and stuff too. I think next we'll move on to staining the tabletop while this sits in here and dries. So here we go. So we're going to have this on. I don't have the window open because it's like 8 degrees outside, but our shop is well ventilated, so I feel fine with that. So I'm going to get out my gloves, my stain, and get a rag to start my project. You're wiping the stain on, and if you leave the stain on, the longer you leave it on the project, the darker it will become. So what you're doing is you're wiping the stain off, and if you think you have the right consistency you're looking for, then you wipe it back off. So you'll watch it all just this way. You don't have to try to listen to me talk through this. Here we go. Okay, so we have our coat of stain on the table on both sides. You have to kind of watch that. So what I like to do is it's got to sit on something for that. Make sure it's on a part that you're not going to see afterwards. So that being said, next up you'll have a bunch of video of me, you know, zipping through, staining, painting, those kind of things. So sounds good.